Okay, it's still the same day, April 27th, 2017. And I just got a call about a casita. And that one that I had looked at quite some time ago, and it was for sale, and it was in Georgia. Like, you don't hardly find these things locally for sale. If you've been looking for it, then you already know it's kind of challenging finding one. And the guy called. I mean, he kind of late called me. I don't think myself as an impatient person. But what happened with trying to, and I'm sure I've had some good, very good eBay and Craigslist experiences. Don't get it twisted. Really have. But when it came to trying to buy a casino, there were some just obvious scams out there when people had them for $2,000, and this wasn't one. This had a little price behind it. But at the end of the day, I started getting apprehensive about some of the calls, and some people were obviously trying to run scams. Oh yeah, when I got out of the military, I was a military police, and I just have this kind of, in God we trust. All others must jump through hoops. Yes. Okay. So I mean, people would call and they'd be like, "Yes, eBay is going to contact you," and like, eBay don't contact nobody. Trust that. Okay. And so all of these things people were telling me, and then they wait, and then they wouldn't call, and I'm just very kind of matter-of-factly and precisely, and boom, bam, thank you, next, the show must go on. Next. And I'm kind of like that, and especially if I give somebody a time, and we'll get back to my dream because it doesn't relate to that. It's the one exception in my life that had its own mind. But anyway, I like for things to kind of fall in place and be kind of specific when people tell me they're going to do something or call me on this date and yada. And they don't do that, I move on. It's like a little small window of opportunity. It closes real quick and I move on. And so running into things that were kind of suspicious and seemed a little bit, people behave were kind of shady. Some things were kind of shaky. I just said, the heck with that. I just rather get me a new one. And that was part of the reason, the shakiness of dealing with people. It was one of the reasons I opted to order me a casita, so I get what I want. But another reason was I started looking into, what's involved in the maintenance. What kind of maintenance do you have to do? Retired military, spend a lot of time in the mobile pool. Maintenance is important to me, and it's cheaper than repair. And one of the things, you could find one, and it's like practically new, but what you don't know, okay, is that person just went on a 5,000-mile road trip, okay? And maybe when they got back, they didn't change out, the little, the seals, the gas, and all the little stuff. And so you'd be like, oh, this is a good deal. It went brand new. Go down the road and doggone wheel fall off because bearings needed to be changed. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Didn't want to deal with that. Didn't want to deal with that at all. Because I know not only will I maintain it, I'll document it. I might, I got this iPad. I might film it being done. You know what I'm saying? But to kind of be out on the road and have to deal with that as a factor, it's not something I want to deal with. I don't want my wheel falling off. I don't want that kind of damage since, I don't think cinnamon can help me out. I was just like, so, yeah, no. But yeah, I just got that call and I said, I might need to put into some thought, you mentioned as to why I chose the casita and why I chose to buy new. And that's why. I didn't want to have to deal with those issues. I wanted to kind of woosah about some things. And I have, when I'm doing my maintenance, I know it's done on schedule and everything. I don't need to put my trust in what somebody else may or may not have done. Because these things aren't metered. They don't have, it's not like a motorhome and you got mileage on it. You don't know whether that person drove it home 10 miles away or whether they then went from coast to coast in that bed. Boy, you just, you don't know. Be a quick trip, a road trip. Let's go. We're going to go to Mexico first and then we're going up in Canada. You don't know. And so I really didn't want to have to deal with that. And I really didn't want to have to get a new truck. So I'm going to use my old truck. And it's light. It's new. And the model that I chose was the Spirit Deluxe. And the reason I like the Spirit Deluxe is you can always have a bed made up. And you have the seating area. And I got to sit in there's a Miss Ann, and I won't give her last name, and I do know it because it's memorable. I got to sit in her Spirit Deluxe, and she lives in Valdosta, and it was awesome. Yeah, that kind of sealed the deal for me. I'd already picked that model out, but when I sat in hers, it was like, yeah, the seating is very comfortable. It's good seating if you wanted to play chess, work on your laptop, and that seating is in place. And what it has that the swivel seats don't have, and what the Freedom model, is storage. You have storage. And so, yeah, I wanted the storage because I'm giving up storage to have the furnace. I wanted the furnace because if there's a power outage and it's a little nippy out, my bones ache if I get cold. So knowing that I can turn some heat on with some propane, make it happen. It's a small area. Don't take long to heat. But if you have no energy, you have no electricity to heat, and then you don't have that propane option, then you hit. I can't be hit. I can't be hit. I can't let my bones get cold. I'm trying to work my way out this doggone wheelchair. So yeah, I wanted to discuss that, the decision why I kind of, left the Craigslist people on there trying to run scams. And I'm not saying that that's what just happened. I just felt like I didn't want to deal with that. Peace of mind. You make a purchase. There are some good things. I have over the years bought some many nice things over eBay and Craigslist. But this was kind of like a major thing for me. And I'm downsizing and moving out of my apartment and doing a whole lot of stuff simultaneously. So I had less stressful for me to go that route. Well, anyway, that's what's going on. The road to change continues. Again, a little bit further down that road. Wanted to share that for any, Casita people that are out there considering it. Yes, I'm making the plunge. And I guess that's all for now. I don't want to be making a whole bunch of videos in one day, but I just got a call, and I was like, yeah, let me share some of this. So I'm finna sign off so that maybe the next time we can pan the camera out because I have a Brom. Anyway, thanks for listening. It's been Alicia.